Okay, okay, okay. Okay. We're all right here right now. We're gonna. Okay, I'm not making any sense here. Um, so YouTube video making art. Um, well, let's start by having a little ice cube melted um in situational coffee. And get extremely hyper. And get extremely hyper. um, okay, all right, okay. Um, and now let's do it. And now let's get right into this. With a lot of hair on my melon. On my melon. Um, what it what it is, what it means. What it takes to be a. I'm not gonna say successful, okay? Because starting out on YouTube, if you're doing a collage of videos, build building a channel and calling it the whatever channel, like the Brain Tool channel, the cat, the Truchi channel, Cat Black, um, um, or video reciting, or video reacting videos with Wakaya, or Wakia's video reaction videos about movies, laughing and having a great time, or just like all kinds of other channels. Um, but if you're starting out and you're not sure how to do this, um, uh, uh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm deep in thought here. Uh, ah, I gotta get a sledgehammer and knock out those. I gotta get a sledgehammer and knock out all those socks because I'm trying to do because I am live here. I gotta take a big old sledgehammer and knock out all those socks, including myself. Um. Anyway, but I don't have a sledgehammer, so um. The art of doing YouTube videos and how does one make it in doing that? Wait, well, it's easy. Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to lie and tell you that it's easy because it is because it's far from being easy. A lot of people make it look easy, like Cat Black, Sean C. Phillips, Cat Black, Rokia, me. Um, uh, we all make it look easy, but really it's harder than hard. It takes it takes it does not just take skills and skills alone. It takes brains. Like to do these videos, make them good, make them great, make them awesome, make them the way we want them, so we have the ability to make them fresh and this and that. But to but to a lot of you that don't even know how to do this. And I'm sure there are very few of you out there that don't know how to do it. Um, People in their 50s and 60s and 70s, uh, I think. Maybe lower in age. Maybe lower in age. Maybe maybe you're in your teens and you don't even have have a channel and you want to build a channel. Um, for for some of you, and maybe a lot of you that don't know how to do this kind of thing, let me let me explain. It's like it it starts by it starts by it starts it starts by going to the store and it starts by going to the Canadian Tire and buying a sledgehammer and hitting people over the head to to um to to make con to make YouTube content for you. I'm only kidding. No. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Um, let's take the sledgehammer out of the. Let's take the sledgehammer out of the uh, equation here. Okay. It it really starts like uh, with having the idea that you want to build a YouTube channel, and and so you go about ways in knowing how to do it. Like you watch a whole bunch of videos in YouTube and knowing how in doing that. It it starts by and it also starts with what you know, what you don't know, what you want to talk about, what you want to not talk about, what do you want to do, what do you want to think about, what kind of channel you want to build, like rather it's a video making one, rather it's a you know all things and black and polyamorous, black and cisgender channel. If you have a history on that and you are black and cisgender and polyamorous, uh, like all right down the pike, um, hmm, it- or or if you're black and transgender, or if you're black and transgender, you know, or if you're black or if you're white, um, if you have knowledge, if you have knowledge of being white, if you have knowledge of being black, if you have knowledge of being black transgender, if you if you have knowledge of knowledge, uh, if you want to build documentaries, uh, whatever. If that if that's the content you want to do as your channel, you know the the main original, you know, YouTube uh, YouTube content, then do that. Or or if you want to build it on thoughtful content, uh, thoughtful and thought, thoughtful, artful, uh, and speaking of art, if you want to do a whole bunch of art, you know, if you want to have the main base of your channel be like art, you know, rather it's computer art, virtual art, which is technically the same thing, uh, coloring art, drawing art, paint art, whatever, you know, community art, uh, there's got yours for the taking there, you know, you can't, you can't, you can, yeah, you you can take anything. Rather you want to make a YouTube channel with with the main content of talking and doing dishes. Hey, if you think if you think you can if that's what you want to do, fine, fine, fine. But it's all your, but it's what you want to do. It's what you want to do. It's what you want to. It's what you believe in. It's if you have roots in that, you know. But let but allow me and let me to to alert you that it's not hard. That that it's not that it's a little easy at the start, but it's not. But it is literally not easy at all. It can take a year. It it builds on the days, the weeks, the months, the years, and the next thing you know, you're like a you know you are a pro of all pros of doing it, and without that right there, like I mean, some things don't take skill. Like like you can take a like you could breathe air, and that's not a skill to breathe air. Like you just naturally do it. But if you want, but if you want to do a, but if you got like, but if you don't have the skills to do this kind of stuff, and you want to do it, well then, within of course you're gonna have a lot to work with because you, how you like I mean how are you supposed to know how what to do, and if you have a problem on something you did not mean to release, how do you take it? How do you take it out of there? How do you delete it from your stuff there? How do you you know how why son of a you know like you would have the roughest you would have the roughest toughest like you you could get a headache and a migraine uh doing this if you have not ever done it before. But if you're a slow learner and a slow builder and a slow climber in the YouTube community, you know, in the YouTube world, then don't uh, then just do that. In, embrace your YouTube content. Embrace how you want to. Embrace the building. You're building a you're building a transport in YouTube. You're kind you're climbing up the YouTube ladder, as it were. You know, but you're not but you're not taking one step and then going because if you do that, you're just gonna mix like a you're, you're just gonna mix like a bag of bones right down to the ground, breaking every bone in your body if you have any bones left. You know, so, so but if you but if you're climbing, but if you're but if you're taking your time to climb up the YouTube ladder of success or whatever, you know, you're taking you you take you're taking your time to you're taking your time to acknowledge that there is a ladder. You're taking your time to acknowledge that there is a ladder. You're you you're you're taking time to overanalyze each step on that ladder. You're taking your time to you're slowly taking your time to analyze this ladder of the YouTube world. You know, you're not just climbing it; you're analyzing it frame by frame, fraction by fraction. You know, and you're like, eh, oh, oh, this is what this step does. Okay, I'll do that. All right, another step. Oh, eh, oh, okay, okay. This is what I gotta do. You know, and then do that. You know, so, you know, at your own tempo of speed. The next one. Oh, it, oh, okay, I really gotta take my time to do this before I get to the next step. And take like a couple of months, maybe a half a year to get there, and then to do the next step. Oh, holy darn, holy damn it! I gotta. Okay. I wish I didn't get. Okay, I wish I didn't get this. Okay. I wish I didn't have the idea to build this channel. Okay, I gotta really think here. I gotta put my P's and Q's together. You know, and it's like that all the way up. You know, it's like that all the way up. Like you're, like you're constantly, like, like you're constantly thinking, planning it. Like you're constantly thinking and planning and creating. You know, you're you're creating and you're climbing and you're observing and you're over analyzing every step on the way up. You're over analyzing the analyzing. You're over analyzing the whole system of how you're going to climb the ladder of this YouTube channel that you've decided to put together. And and sometimes you're gonna wish that you never even had the idea to build a channel. You know, but it's a down but it's all part of it. It's all point. It's all part of it. You know, you you gotta really, really lavish and take hold and and take the controller and 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 and, and give it all you got, and even you're gonna give it all you got. You're gonna use the controllers. You you got you gotta control a serum. You gotta create a serum that people are going to recognize are going to search engine your channel, and they're like, oh, holy shitaroo, this stuff is awesome, or oh, okay, this stuff is interesting. Okay, and then they, it's like a system, it's like a system of people, they're like, hey, what's this? Like, like, I I like what this person's doing. Okay, all right. It's not much. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh, Oh, now I get it. The, this is the person that's more or less going to talk to me, through their content. They're going to talk to me through their content. They're going to see how I'm doing. They're going to see how I'm feeling. They're going to see. Uh, oh, okay. This is very good. Okay, I get it now. They're they're building they're building a okay. I see what they're doing now. They're 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 talking to people through their content. I'm hey, I'm one of those people. Hey, I'm a person that is looking for content like this. Uh, okay. Now I get it. And then he tells his friends, be like, hey, dude, look at this. You got something there. You know, you know what? Since you brought that up, this content is really, really great. I think we should check. I think we should go to I think we should bring this to our club meeting, or whatever, and the next damn thing in it, and then the next damn thing, he got like an ocean, you know, he got like a rainstorm of people, falling down from the sky like as if it was rain, like, oh my god, look at this, and, and then the next thing you know, and then the next damn thing people are falling out of the sky like rain, you know. Holy shit! Look at this! Holy crap! Look at this! Holy shit! Holy shit! Look at this! Oh my god! This is great! You know, and then you got something. You got like 2 subscribers, 3 subscribers, 4, 5, 6, 7, 168. 168. But you took your time. You were analyzing and over-analyzing everything to build this. It's the way you analyze and make it so fresh. It's the way you analyze shit, and it's the way you analyze and overanalyze everything, and the way you're performing the analyzation. That's how you gotta do it. You're gonna overanalyze everything, except for your time in the bathroom. That's different. That is off campus. That is restricted area. That's what you do in the comfort of your home. But if you're in YouTube, you're doing, like you're over analyzing every little thing right down to the mud. You gotta do, like you're pulling out this, like you're constantly pulling out files, and you're even creating files. And, okay, I got them on there. Oh, that's not supposed to be in there. And your brain is just and your brain is just opening up and opening up and opening up, and your brain itself is opening. The emotions, they're like, holy jeez, look at all this. Jeez, we haven't been here in like 100 days or so. We got some catching up to do. Whoa, okay, look at all these fellows we got here. Okay, ideas, okay. Your brain and you are going nuts and crazy with all of this, like, new YouTube flamboyance. If that makes any sense, YouTube flamboyance, like, and it's the way, and it's the way you carry yourself. It's the way you carry yourself to the next level of your channel. That's what's gonna get you through it. It's the way you carry yourself. It's the way you, quote unquote, carry yourself to whatever next level that comes in your direction of this, of the channel that you made, the content that you got. It's constantly like an ongoing game. There's like levels that you never knew existed. Never knew that. It's like a whole system of levels that you never knew or thought existed until you have decided. It's like a system of levels, that you never knew existed. But that's when you. But that's the nature of YouTube channels. That's the nature of YouTube. You don't know what's going to come up next until your brain says that you're ready for it. So, like, this is your channel now. This is your content. This is your audience. This is your, and if they love it and if they like it enough, they're gonna definitely leave comments. Or if they just want to leave comments in general, anything, everything, anything and everything. Like, they're going to reply to your content. They're going to reply to you. They're going to reply to the way you carried you. They're going to reply to the way you carried yourself in the videos. So if you just remember that, if you just remember that you gotta be able to carry yourself and make content at the same time, because there is no other way around it. You're either gonna know how to carry yourself and create content that is great, exciting, fun, thoughtful, artistic, whatever. It's the way you carry yourself and the content that you want to put together. It's the way you want to. it's the way you carry yourself that your audience is going to reply to. You know, it's the way you carry. It's the way you carry yourself that's going to reply. It's the way each video. It's the way you carry yourself in every video that your audience is going to reply to. That the YouTube it's the way you carry yourself in the videos that the YouTube audience that you have here is going to like, you know what I mean. It's it's the it's the way you carry yourself in the content videos. It's 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 the way you carry yourself and how you carry yourself that the YouTube audience that you have is going to reply to. And that's the nature of YouTube right there. You know, as long as you know how to carry yourself and create content at the same time, that's how to do this. That's how to build. That's how to YouTube. That's how to do it successfully. You got to be able to create the content. You got and you got to be able to create the content for your channel and bounce back and forth like a rubber ball off that. Like it's like you got to create the YouTube content in your channel and be able to bounce like a rubber ball, you know, like off the wall, like you got to create, like you got to be able to create. There is no up and down here, you know. You got to be able to create content and become the content that you've made. You got to be able to create and become the content that you're putting out. You got to be able to create and become the content that you are putting out. If you can't do that, then you know, and I don't mean to come down hard on you, but you got to be able to carry yourself. You got to be able to make content, and not only make it but become it, and be able to bounce off of all those things like a rubber ball. You know, you're gonna make the content. You're gonna wait. You're gonna make the content. You gotta become the content. You're gonna eat, drink, and sleep the content, and turn yourself into the content that you are putting out. If you can do all of that in one time, if you can do all of that all at one time, if you can do all of that all in one time, if you like, you got to be able to create. Like you got to be able to create the content. You got to be You got to be able to create the content. You got to be able to eat, drink, and sleep the content. You got to be able to become the content and bounce all over and bounce like a rubber ball. You know, you got to be able. You got to be able to become. You got to be able to create the content, eat, drink, and sleep the content, become the content, and be able to bounce like a rubber ball with all that. And you got to be able to bounce like a rubber, and you're gonna be able to make like a rubber ball and bounce off all of those things all at once. If you can do that, then you will definitely have a successful YouTube channel or a somewhat successful YouTube channel.